Good morning, viewers. This is Arun Kumar reporting from Emerald Ground in Columbus, Ohio. This is the CS Bhullar tournament 22 being played here in Columbus. We are having two semi-final matches this morning and the finals later in the day. The second semi-finals being played here at the Emerald Ground between 22-yard Sultans and Babar 11, Babar brothers. 22-yard Sultans won the toss and elected to field first. This game has been reduced to 15 overs a side in view of the wet ground conditions. So the teams warming up in the middle you can see. Now the Babar brothers batting here today. You can see the lineup. Ramiz Raza, Raunak, Saad Ali, Saad bin Zarar, Hamad Azam, Jeremy Gordon, Shadley Van, Muhammad, Fiddle Edwards, Ryan Patan, Usam Rafiq and Rizwan Shima. And the 22-yard Sultan, Awais Zia, Chadwick Walton, David White, Javon Searles, Rendell Simmons, Mohammad Asif, Mohammad Mohsin, Nauman Anwar, Fani Simhadri, Rusty Theron, Smith Patel and Tremont Griffith. We have a lot of international stars participating in this second semi-finals of this Bhullar championship being played here in Columbus. So we'll be starting in a few minutes. Please stay tuned. We are in for an exciting match here. Please stay tuned. We'll be back once the game gets started. So welcome back. The officials for the match, Karthik Raghupati and Musir Laliwala. So Babar brothers batting here. Openers, Ryan and Ramiz. Ramiz Raza the captain. Mohammad. Asif, the Pakistan international, starting the proceedings here. The first ball, a wide delivery outside the off stick. Batsman trying to go for a big off drive, misses it. So gathered by the keeper. So this is a 15 over a side game. Cut away, straight to point, no run. Tall bowler Mohammad Asif making minor adjustments to the field with his long run up. Just two fielders outside the circle, 30-yard circle. 4 overs power play in this 15 over a side game. Goes big, straight. It's a huge 6 over long on. It's a good start to the proceedings by Ryan. So opens with a huge 6. So Babar brothers open their score with that huge 6. 6 without loss now. Changes in the field. Now the long off goes to long on. We have a deep mid wicket. Little squarish. Another short delivery pulled away towards that wideish long on. One bounce into the fence. So Mohammad Asif dropping short. Batsman going back and putting it away into the wideish mid wicket region. So this also has been declared as a 6. So 12 without loss. So 2 huge hits by Ryan. Goes big again, over covers. Another 6. This was pitched up delivery. Batsman coming forward in the slot to be hit straight over that extra cover region. So huge 6 again. So 18 without loss. What a start for Ryan. After dropping those 2 balls short of length, this time tries to over-pitch it. Batsman waiting for it. Takes full advantage and goes big over extra cover. So what a start for the Babar brothers. Once again over-pitched, driven straight into that extra cover region. Batsmen take easy 2 runs. So end of the first over, 20 without loss. So good start for the Babar brothers. Just 3 overs per bowler here in this shortened game. 15 overs a side. The first semi-final is being played in a different ground, that is between Sam Parmi and Punjab Blues. So the winners of this two semi-finals will be Sultan, the new bowler, Rusty Theron, marking his run-up. Batsman facing Ramiz Radha, the captain of the Babar brothers. Shot, adjust it over keeper. Ball running away, waiting for the umpire signal. It's over the line. So 4 of the first delivery faced by Ramiz Raza, top edged, goes over the keeper. So good start for Ramiz Raza too. Drop shot that time by Rusty Theron. This time in the slot, man getting under it, takes a beautiful catch. Deep mid wicket. And see. So the first wicket in the form of Ramiz Raza, caught in the deep, a good well judged catch. So it's 24 for 1 now. Just 1.2 overs into this game. Ramiz Raja caught Theron, bowled Rusty Theron. Just 1-4 in his innings. He just placed 2 deliveries. The match shortened to 15 overs. Saad Ali, the new batsman, walking in. A cloudy morning here in Columbus. Wet outfield. We had an overnight rain. And prediction of more rain later in the evening. The big final to come up after these 2 semi-final games. So the left-handed batsman Saad Ali takes a card from umpire. The first semi-final between Sam Parmi and Punjab Blues being played at Dublin ground. Good delivery outside the off stick. Just pushed into that point region by Saad Ali. No run. A big first over from Mohammad Asif, costing him 20 runs. Now Rusty Theron pulling things back, already picked up a wicket. Good delivery once again straight to that point fielder. No run, the dot ball. Full delivery. There's a chance of a run out here. A back wild throw over the bowler's head allows that single. So Saad Ali off the mark with that single. Straight to that mid-off fielder. A good throw over the bails would have had the batsman in trouble. The tall man, Rusty Theron. Ryan Ahmed, who struck those 3 huge sixes in the previous over, on strike now. So the long on drops back. This is a very huge appeal for an LBW going down the line. So good over from Rusty Theron. Picked up that wicket and just concedes 5 runs. So end of 2 overs, it is 25 for 1. So Fanisi Madri, the left-hand bowler, medium pace. Fanisi Madri, who has taken a lot of wickets in the minor leagues, one of the most successful bowler in the minor leagues, comes into the attack now. So Mohammad Asif taken away from the attack after that costly over. In goes Madri, shot outside the off stick, pushed towards point, no run. Fanisi Madri, a nippy left-arm bowler, going over the sticks. Saad Ali, the batsman, on strike. Match officials for this game: Karthik Raghupati and Musir Laliwala. Over pitch delivery goes big into that long off region for a boundary. One bounce into the fence. So this time a pitched up delivery from Simadri. Takes full advantage. Goes big over long off. So the first boundary for Saad. We are bringing this pictures to you. We have Sai and Pawan, the cameraman, doing the camera work just over that bowler's head, just for a single. Sai Karodi and Pawan Karodi doing the camera work with me here. Bringing these beautiful pictures to you. This is part of this American cricket network. So Ryan on strike now. We have a long on and a long off now. Pitched up delivery, takes full advantage of it, goes big, over wideish, long on for another huge 6. So this man Ryan taking full advantage of those pitched up deliveries. I think already it is the third 6 of his innings. So 36 for 1 now. The Babar brothers put into bat by the 22-yard Sultans. This time just pushes it uppishly into the mid-off region. Just a single. We are in the third over of the innings. 37 for 1. Just one more delivery of this third over. Full toss outside the leg stick. A wide called by the umpire. The bowler trying for that extra pace. This is his line. Short delivery goes big over that mid-wicket region for a huge 6. It's a good shot that from Saad Ali. Fani Simadri dropping shot. So runs coming in big sixes here for the Babar brothers. So end of 3 overs, it is 44 for 1. The second semi-finals of the CS Bhullar Cricket Championships being played here in Columbus. So Rusty Theron continuing. Bowling is second over. Batsman facing is Ryan. Good delivery just outside the off stick. Thinking of that single. Decide against it. Straight to the point fielder. A small hold up in the play here. The batsman having some trouble. Some insects disturbing him. Simon on the off. just on the edge of the circle. Short delivery, played into the extra cover, just a single. So Rusty Theron maintaining a good line and length, not giving any room for the batsman to go big. Into his second over, just conceded 5 runs of his first over. For the left-hander, 2 men outside the circle, a deep point and a deep mid-wicket. This time overpitched, man getting under it.
No.
So drops in that no man's land, long on region. So just 2 runs for Saad Ali. This is the last of the power play. After this over, the field can be spread out. This time overpitched, taken in the slot. It lofted into that wideish long on. 2 runs to Saad. So 49 for 1. When the 4th over of the innings. Shot outside the leg stick, straight to deep mid wicket, just a single. So the 50 comes up for the Babar brothers. Cheer from the teammates for the Babar brothers. So 50 for 1. Ryan cuts it over point. It's a huge 6. A beautiful shot that from Ryan. Dealing in 6s here at this Emerald ground. So end of the 4th over. It is 56 for 1. So Ryan moves to 34. Yeah, we have the scorecard here. Ryan 34, Saad Ali 17, man out Ramiz Raza for just 4. So 56 for 1 after 4 overs. Now end of the power plays. You can see the bowling Mohammad Asif conceding 20 of his first over. So Rusty Theron 17 from his 2 overs and Fanisi Madri 19 from just 1 over. So the first wicket fell when the score was 24. So Mohammad Mohsin, the new bowler. So well spread out field now. So the batsman Ryan getting some medical attention here, maybe some problem, something going into his eyes. You can see both the teams in the dugouts and the team owners enjoying this match, the second semi-final of this CS Bhullar championship here in Columbus. So end of power play signaled by the umpire Karthik there, Karthik Raghupati. So Mohammad Mohsin, spinner, straight away into the attack. A quicker delivery, short in length, turn round the corner for a single by Saad Ali. So Ryan, after getting that medical attention, takes his guard once again, ready to face Mohsin. Ryan dealing in sixes here. Cut away, sharp single taken, good run, good understanding between the batsmen, calling for that single immediately on placing the ball to the left of the point fielder there. So Saad Ali, the left-hander, on strike now. Short delivery goes big over that mid-wicket for a huge six. This time the bowler dropping it short, got the treatment. So 64 for 1 now. Again another short delivery, this time outside the off stick, played into the long off region, just a single. Wanted the second but sent back by the non-striker. So 65 for 1 now. We are in the 5th over. This is a 15 over game, the second semi-final. Once again shot beaten this time, trying to cut, misses it, taken well by the keeper. A bounce, a little bounce for the bowler on that occasion. This time full delivery, driven straight to deep cover. The sweeper comes in. So end of 5 overs, it is 66 for 1. Babar brothers put into bat by 22 yards Sultans. 66 for 1 after 5 overs. So just 10 overs remaining for the Babar brothers. Good start for them.
Bowler name is Jawan, sir.
Sultan on 25 and Ryan on 36. Good partnership this for the Babar brothers. Scoring almost 11 runs and over. So 13.2 run rate. Good run rate at the start of the innings. So Ryan on strike now. So Jayon. Going round the sticks. No called by the umpire. Maybe for overstepping and immediately signaling that free hit. Now we'll have to wait and see how Ryan takes advantage of this free hit. So the bowler Jayon going round the sticks, overstepping. Free hit delivery coming. Takes full advantage, but just a single. So no damage done with that free hit, just a single. So changes in the field for the left-hander, Saad Ali. Pitched outside the leg stick.
Keep it tight, keep it tight. Sorry.
This time on the leg stick. Turn round the corner to that fine leg region for a single. $69 for 1. Ryan on strike to Jayon. This time plays over that cover fielder just for a single. Straight to the widish, long off. So 5-1 right on the fence. 3 on the onside, 2 on the offside. This time outside the leg stick. Turn towards fine leg. The square leg fielder picks it up, just a single. This time outside the off stick, waiting for the umpire signal. Called a wide. Hit hard into the ground. Straight back to the bowler. No run. This time moves across, trying to go big towards the onside, misses it. So end of the over. So end of 6 to 72 for 1. So good over from Jayon, conceding just 6 runs. So motion continues. 8th over of the innings. Goes big, man getting underrated. Long on, drops it. Straight to the man. In 2 minds whether to go with cups opening towards the sky. So you get that just split of a second to decide. So in and out. A drop chance for Saad Ali. Unlucky bowler Mohammad Mosir. This time cuts it well. A boundary into the deep point. So with that boundary, Ryan moves to 42. 77 for 1 now. A quick single. Ball wrapped on the pads. No signal from the umpire. Must have taken the inner edge of the bat. So Ryan moves to 43. Shot outside the off stick. Just a single. A quicker delivery, pushed. beaten. So end of the 7th over. So 80 for 1. The Babar brothers. So Jayon continuing. 8th over of the innings. 80 for 1. Put into bat Babar brothers by 22 yards Sultans. Full toss.
4.
Taken on the full. So unfortunate, fielder slipping.
Four.
The boundary declared by the umpire. The fielder trying to get under the ball, the slippery ground, slipping in the grass, ball just bouncing and into the fence. So 4 more runs to Ryan. So with that, Ryan completes. He's on 48. Edged wide of the keeper, just a single. Now Ryan moves to 49 of just 25 deliveries. So Saad Ali, the man on strike, the left-handed batsman. So Jayon the bowler. Jayon decides to go over the wickets to the left-hander. Beautiful shot over that wideish mid-wicket for a huge 6. So in the slot to be hit. Saad Ali takes full advantage of that. So 91 for 1 now. 8th over of the innings. So Saad Ali moves to 35. A good full delivery, almost yorked the batsman, left-handed batsman there. So good comeback by Jayon. Coming down the track, hits it over the bowler's head, straight over the line. It's a huge 6 for Saad Ali. Beautiful batting this from the left-handed batsman. Moves into the 40s, 41 now. dancing down the track and lifting it over the bowler's head for a huge 6. So the last ball of the 8th over from Jayon. Sadali on strike. So Babar brothers 97 for 1 now. Lot of changes to the field. So now we have a long on, long off. A fielder straight behind the bowler's arm. Tries to go big. So end of the over. Batsman frustrated with himself not to have connected. So after 8 overs it is 97 for 1. Ryan on 49 and Saad Ali on 41. So just 7 overs remaining for the Babar brothers. So Babar brothers scoring at 12.12 an over. So welcome back after the drinks break. Wide outside the off stick. Wide called by the umpire. The ball had to be changed. Call wet in this wet conditions in the outfield. Going for the second run. Makes it easy. So before the long off fielder ran in. So 2 good runs, good understanding. So 50 comes up for Ryan, a beautiful 50 of just 36 deliveries. One more run. So 100 comes up for the Babar brothers. So Ryan, 50 of just 26 deliveries. And now Saad Ali on 42. So Mohammad Mohsin in this last over of his spell. Just 3 overs per bowler here. So Saad Ali on strike on 41. Comes down the track straight to that fielder, but misfield. So 1 or 2 for 1 now. Goes for the big swing, misses, was in the slot to be hit. So Ryan Ali, after getting to his 50, trying to open his shoulders. So last ball of his spell, Mohsin. This time straight to that extra cover fielder. Ball stops in the thick grass just before the fielder. So 1 more run. So 1 not 3 for 1 after 9 overs. So none for 24 for Mohammad Mohsin in his spell. Unlucky not to have picked up a wicket there. One not 3. 9. So Mohammad Asif comes back into the attack. Conceded 20 runs in his first over. So Ryan Ali, the man on strike, on 53. A good Yorker. Huge appeal for leg before. The bowler thought it would have hit the pad first. A good delivery from Asif. Once again, full delivery. Straight to covers, just a single. So Saad Ali, the man on strike. So 80 runs added by this pair. Good delivery. Pushed into the point region. Just a single. So good over so far from Mohammad Asif. Considering just 2 singles of the first first 3 deliveries. Ryan on strike. Okay, another Yorker. Overthrow results in that second run. Unnecessary throw from the keeper. What a beautiful delivery from Mohammad Asif. Once again a beautiful Yorker. Just a single of the inner edge. Pat onto pad and then trickles towards that short fine leg. So just 3 singles and 2 leg byes in that over from Mohammad Asif. So the left-handed batsman on strike. Coming down the track, drives it towards that extra cover, looking for that second run, decide against it. So end of a beautiful over from Mohammad Asif. Just 4 runs from that over. So what a good comeback from this former Pakistani international. So 108 for 1 after 10 overs. Now just 5 overs remain in this innings for the Babar brothers. Taking on 22-yard Sultans in the second semi-finals. Of this Bhullar, CS Bhullar championship being played here in Columbus. 108. Yeah. 10 after 10. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
So just 5 overs remain in this innings for the Babar brothers. So Fani Simadri coming back into the attack for the 22-yard Sultans. Considered 19 runs in his first over. Pitched on the leg stick, driven towards square leg, just a single. driven into the mid-on, just a single. Sadali on 45, facing Simadri, goes big, falls in that no man's land. In the extra cover region, lofted high, takes the top edge, flew wide of that mid-off fielder. Sadali comes down the track, straight to short cover. Just a single. 1-1-3 for 1. We are in the 11th over of the innings. The bowler Simadri going round the sticks. Goes big. It's huge 6 over that mid-wicket area. What a shot this from Ryan. So Ryan moves to 62. 1-1-9 for 1. Straight to covers. A shy at the non-striker's end. No damage done. So end of the 11th over. 120 for 1. So just 4 overs remain for the Babar brothers. So 95 odd runs put up by this pair for the second wicket. So Mohammad Asif coming up for the final over, for his final over of his spell. None for 24 in his first 2 overs. Taken on the full, looking for the second run, decide against it. Straight to the widest mid-wicket fielder. So Mohammad Asif bowling full length deliveries, not given any chance for the batsman to get underneath. This time he errs in his length. Huge hit by Sadali. What a beautiful. This time he erred in his length. It was right in the slot to be hit. Batsman taking full advantage. Lofts it over, long on for a huge 6. It's a beautiful shot from Saad Ali. Moves to 50 with that 6. 54 for him. The 50 coming up in his (28) deliveries. 29 deliveries. Got to his 50. 54 now. So 100 runs of the partnership also comes. So they were 24 for 1 and now it is 128 for 1. So 100 runs put up by this pair, Ryan and Saad Ali, both completing their half centuries. So Ryan on 64 from 38. On strike now to Mohammad Asif. Looking for the second run, decide against it. Just a single. Bowler himself runs back, picks up. So last ball of the 12th over coming up. Saad Ali 55 now from 31 deliveries. 3 huge sixes. Cuts it straight to the man. Deep point, just a single. So end of the 12th. It is 130 for 1 now. So Mohammad Asif completes his spell. None for 34. Walking off the field. So Fani Simadri, final over of his spell, none for 31. Saad Ali facing him. (56) from 32. Taken on the full toss on the leg stick. A boundary, a gift for the batsman this time. A full toss on the leg stick, turned round easily by the batsman, Saad Ali. Batting brilliantly this pair of Ryan and Saad Ali. This time is caught behind of the edge, straight to the keeper. So success for Fani Simadri. So Saad Ali caught behind for 60 from 34 deliveries with 5 huge sixes and 2 boundaries, maintaining a strike rate at 176.47. So the partnership comes to an end. A beautiful partnership for the Babar brothers. So Saad Ali the man out for 60. Caught Smith Patel of Fani Simadri. So getting cheer from his teammates, Saad Ali. So 134 for 2 now. Just 2.4 overs remain in this innings. So Hamad, the new batsman, Hamad Azam. So Ryan Pathan still unbeaten at the non-strikers end with 65. So Hamad Azam takes guard. Driven into the covers, looking for the second run, decide against it. So Hamad Azam opens his account. So edge flies off the edge into the deep third man area. 2 runs to Ryan Pathan. Moves to 67. 137 for 2 now. A big swing and a miss. Good delivery from Simhadri. Wide outside the off stick. Batsman chasing it. Makes no contact. Once again similar delivery, but this time wide, called by the umpire. It was too far outside the off stick this time. So last ball of the 13th over. Just a single to square leg of the inner edge. So end of the over, end of the spell for Funny Simhadri. 1 for 40. So 139 for 2. Just 2 overs remain in this innings for the Babar brothers. Put into bat by 22-yard Sultans. So Jawan comes back into the attack for the last over of his spell. None for 23 of his 2 early overs. Full delivery. Played in mid-on region for a single for 2 runs. I beg your pardon. So Ryan Pathan moves to 70 on 41 for 2. Ball rising delivery, beautiful collection by the keeper and running him out. So Ryan Patan, the man dismissed, run out. So good innings from Ryan Patan comes to an end. Unfortunate run out. Could not believe that keeper would collect that ball, rising the delivery. So Ryan Patan run out. 70 from 44 deliveries. What a brilliant innings from Ryan Patan. Ball pitched outside the off stick and was flying away. The bowler thought for a moment that the keeper would be unable to collect the ball. Went down a few paces. Keeper collecting it well and then running him out. So Ryan Patan run out. So 141 for 3 now. So Rizwan, the new batsman, Rizwan Chima, a well-known cricketer from Canada. Beautiful hit. Misfield in the square leg boundary. Ball spun away from the fielder after bouncing. It's a beautiful shot from Rizwan Chima. So straight away off the mark with that beautiful hit towards the square leg boundary. So bowler Jabon not happy with that fielding effort. Of the inner edge goes towards fine leg. A shy at the stumps, straight hit, but batsman made it. So 146 for 3 now. Just 1.2 overs remain in this innings for the Babar brothers. Taken on the full turn round the corner. Just a single. Keeper does well to run backwards towards that fine leg region, picking up the ball, resting it to just a single. Beautiful hit. That's a huge 6 into that mid-wicket region. What a hit. From Rizwan. So end of the 14th over. 153 for 3. 150 comes up for the Babar brothers. So Rizwan moves to 11 from just 3 deliveries. The non-striker Hamad Azam now on strike to the last over of the innings. Coming up from Rusty Theron. You can see the bowling figures for the 22-yard Sultans. So Ryan Patan 70, Ramesh Raza 4, Saad Ali 60. Now two batsmen, Rizwan Chima 11 and Hamad Zazam just 2. So the last over coming up for the Babar brothers. Rusty Theron. Wide delivery. Wide call by the umpire. Bowler not happy. Appealing that the batsman moved within the crease. Now Rusty Theron with a short run up into Ahmed. A good delivery of Yorker. Just a single. Pushed into the fine leg region. So 155 for 3. Rizwan Chima. Man on strike now. So this time Rizwan is out, edging it to the keeper. The bowler keeping it wide outside the off stick. Rizwan trying to go for that big swing, edges it to the keeper. So Rizwan out for 11. Of just 4 deliveries, caught Smith, bowled Rusty Theron. The new batsman Raunak Sharma walking into the middle. Just 4 deliveries remain in this innings for the Babar brothers. 155 for 4 now. So run rate 10.81. So Raunak Sharma taking guard from the umpire. A good delivery just outside the off stick. The batsman trying to steer it towards that point. Unable to make contact. No run. This time top edges it, a bad delivery. Ball slipping out of the bowlers. It's a huge 6 into that deep fine leg region. A good contact by the batsman. Flying after the top edge. So totally gone wrong for the bowler. Theron. So 161 for 4 now with that huge 6. Ronak opens his account. So just 2 deliveries coming up for the Babar brothers. This time going for the big. Takes a bye. The ball bounces in front of the keeper. So last delivery of the innings to be faced by Hamad Azam. 162 for 4. Well spread out field. Mixing up his deliveries. Rusty Theron showing all his experience. Hit straight is out. Trying to loft it over mid on. Straight to the man there. So Hamad Azam out. So 162 for 5 in their allotted 15 overs. Setting a target of 163 for the 22-yard Sultans. So Hamad the man out. Caught a vice, bowled Rusty Theron for just 3 of 4 deliveries. So Rusty Theron picking up 2 wickets in the final over. So 163 to the target for the 22-yard circle. 22-yard Sultan, I beg your pardon. So the innings break. We'll be back within a few minutes once the game commences. So please stay tuned and enjoy the chase of this 22-yard Sultan. So welcome back to the run chase by 22-yard Sultans. Good shot. The left-hander Zia into the fence. So good opening boundary for the Sultans. So Awai Zia going over the top of that cover fielder. So Mohammad Irfan, good shot this time, pulled into this wideish mid-on. So 2 runs. So 2 runs to Awaizia. So 22-yard Sultans off the mark. 6 for no loss. A tall batsman, tall bowler, I beg your pardon, tall bowler Mohammad Irfan, former Pakistani international, into the attack. Over pitch delivery and the shortest delivery. This time goes short. Once again connects it, running away to the boundary. So runs into the fine leg boundary for yet another 4. So a 4, a 2 and a 4 for Awai Zia. Good start to the innings. Set to score 163. 10 runs of the first 3 deliveries from Mohammad Irfan. This time we beats him outside the off-stick. A good comeback for Irfan. This time outside the off-stick, moving away. Another short delivery, trying to turn it round the corner, misses it. Two men outside the circle. A deep square leg and a deep point. This time beats him outside the off stick. A big swing and a miss. So good to over for the Sultans, 10 without loss. It's a good comeback by the bowler Irfan. 3 dot balls to finish with. Fiddle Edwards coming into the attack for the Babar brothers. Fiddle Edwards too was a former international from the West Indies. Facing him will be David White. The 2 men outside the circle. Long on and a deep point right on the fence. A huge hit over the covers, extra cover for a huge 6. So good start for David White too, opening his account with a huge 6 over that extra cover. A good pitched up delivery in the slot from Fidel Edwards. Dispatched. Pulling back Fidel Edwards. This time the batsman pulls back. Into the ground, straight to mid-off, no run. This time lofts it, man getting under it. A difficult catch takes it. Man almost running 7 to 8 yards to his right from squarish mid-on. Picks up the catch almost in that mid-wicket region. So David White out after scoring that huge 6. So 16 for 1 for the 22-yard Sultans. So good comeback by Fidel Edwards, picking up a wicket of his third delivery. Batsman trying to take advantage of this power play over, trying to go over the fielder in the circle. So 16 for 1. So Smith Patel, the captain, walks into the middle. This time short of lofted into that squarish mid wicket. So 2 runs to Smith Patel. Opens his account with that 2. So 18 for 1. The 7-man getting under it, falls short of him, and that the sweeper cover fielder running in takes the ball of the first bounce. Couldn't time the ball well, lucky for him, did not carry to the fielder in the deep. So just a single, 19 for 1. Oh, what a catch from Fiddle Edwards. The batsman in two minds, just hangs his bat around that wide outside the off-stick delivery, just manages it to loft it into the air. The bowler running forward picks up a beautiful catch. So end of Zia. Away Zia. Cotton bowled Fiddle Edwards for 10. Was batting very well. Just in two minds, just hung his bat around just to top it. So 19 for 2 after 2 overs. So Mohammad Irfan coming back into the attack. Considered 10 of his first over.
New batsman is Griffith. New batsman is Griffith.
So the new batsman, Trevon Griffith. But he is at the non-striker end. Smith Patel on strike now to Mohammad Irfan. So in goes Irfan to Smith Patel, wide outside the off stick, trying to go over that point fielder. Lot of room given that time by the bowler. Batsman makes no contact, taken by the keeper. This time times it beautifully outside the leg stick. Waiting for the umpire signal. It's a huge 6. So Smith Patel connects it well. Sharp rising delivery from Irfan. Batsman getting underneath it and lofting it over that deep fine leg. So Smith Patel moves to 9. Full delivery from Irfan, played straight to point. This time beaten outside the off stick. This time the ball pitching under the bat. The batsman trying to off drive. This time placed into the covers looking for the second run. They get it easily. Beaten outside the off stick, Smith Patel. It's a good over from Irfan. 8 runs coming off it. So end of 3 overs. It is 27 for 2. Chasing 163 to win. 22 yards Sultans.
27 for 2. 3 overs.
Turns round the corner. The long off goes out of the circle. Sweeper comes into the circle. Now goes big, keeping getting under it, and takes it easily. So end of Smith Patel, caught keeper. Bold Fiddle Edwards. So Fiddle Edwards picking up the second wicket. Picking up his third wicket, I beg your pardon. So Smith Patel caught Ramiz Raza, Bold Fiddle Edwards. So 3 for 12 for Fiddle Edwards. Fourth over of the innings. Just 30 for 3 now. Lendl Simmons, former international from West Indies. You can see the worm here. The 22 yards Sultans, worm diving down. Now these two West Indian batsmen should take them. Goes big. It's a huge six. So what a shot from Lendl Simmons to open his account. So welcomes welcome to the crease, Lendl Simmons. So 36 for 3. So opens his account with a huge 6. So end of Fiddle Edwards' second over. 3 for 18. So Jeremy Gordon comes into the attack for the Babar brothers. Trevon Griffith, the left-handed batsman, on strike. Short delivery, trying to steer it over point, misses it. Sharp delivery from Jeremy Gordon, just outside the off stick. Again, short delivery, nope, called by the umpire. Overstepping. So free hit declared by the umpire, umpire Karthik Raghupati. Goes big, huge hit, 6. So taking advantage of that free hit. It's a good shot from Griffith. So 43 for 3 now. Once again trying to go big gets an inner edge onto his pads. No run. It's a good comeback from Jeremy. Yes and a no. They go back. Good call by the non-striker Lendl Simmons on that occasion to send him back. Plus played just short of that point fielder who came running in. Once again hits into the ground. So no run. One more dot ball. Short delivery, punched. So just a single straight to the fielder at deep point. So just a single. So end of that over from Jeremy Gordon.
Come again, sorry.
So end of 5 overs, it is 44 for 3. So Shadley Van, new bowler. Edges it, ball flying into that vacant third man area. Just 2 runs. So 2 more runs to Trevor Griffith. This time connects it well into that vacant squarish extra cover. So it's a boundary. Good shot. So the 50 comes up for the 22-yard Sultans. 50 for 3. And the 6th over of the innings. Once again goes big, man getting under it. One bounce into the fence. A good shot. So 4 runs to Trevor Griffith. So Trevor Griffith getting 2 consecutive boundaries of Shadley Van. Trying to come down the track. The bowler keeps it outside the off stick, not allowing the batsman to get to the ball. Good delivery straight to the man. Shy but the batsman makes it easily. It's a good run that time. A field spreading out for Lendl Simmons. Flies off that leading edge, trying to go into that square leg region. Gets a top edge. Falls just short of, luckily for him, just falls short of that point fielder. So 55 for 3 after 6 overs. So 108 runs to get in the remaining. Nine overs. Rubbed on the pad, no run. A good delivery outside the off stake. Batsman trying to steer it towards that third man. Misses it. So 2 dot balls for Jeremy Gordon in the 7th over. This time goes big, man getting under it, but it will be fly over his head. It's a good 6 for Trevor Griffith. The man was right there, but just looks it fly over his head. And that long on position. So good timing on that occasion from Trevor Griffith. So 61 for 3. Now Sultans need these big 6s to get to the target. A bowl shot pulls it into that deep mid wicket. So another 6. It's a good batting. This from Trevor Griffith, taking full advantage of the short delivery from Jeremy Gordon. So 2 6s in a row after that first 2 dot balls. 67 for 3. Another short ball, once again connected, well, man getting under it. Takes it. A short delivery from Jeremy Gordon. So Trevor Griffith lofts it high into the square leg region. Man on the boundary line. Takes a well judged catch. So end of Trevor Griffith. A good innings comes to an end. 32 from just 16 deliveries. So 67 for 4 now. Griffith, 32 from 19. Caught Raunak, ball Jeremy. Three huge sixes and 2 fours for Trevor Griffith. So good striking. So 67 for 4. We are in the 7th over of the innings. Lionel Simmons still there, just on 6. So Trevor Griffith, 32. The new batsman, Mohammad Mohsin, walking in. So Fiddle Edwards, 3 wickets for him. And now 1 wicket for Jeremy Gordon. So last ball of the 7th over. Wide down the leg side. Yeah, wide called by the umpire. Beaten. What a delivery from Gordon. So end of 7. 68 for 4. So Shadley, when continuing. Now Lionel Simmons on strike. Straight to that long on fielder just for a single. Driven straight to long on, putting long off just for a single. So Mohammad Mohsin opens his account with that single. Just a single towards that mid-wicket fielder by Lionel Simmons. So sun coming out now. This time Mohsin goes big. It's over the line. So 6. So huge 6. Good connection by Mohsin. Into that wideish long on. It's a good hit. Now 6s required for the 22 yards. Takes off the inner edge. Flies to that fine leg. Just a single. So final delivery of this 8th over being faced by Lendl Simmons, 78 for 4. Good delivery coming down the track. So that was a good delivery from Shadley. Seeing the batsman walking down the track. Pulls his length back, a Yorker to end with. So no run and a dot ball. So 78 for 4 after 8. So the warm of 22 yards, Sultans trying to catch up that. So they need 85 from 7 overs at 12.14 an over. So Saad into that vacant mid wicket. Man coming towards his left, cannot stop it. So 4 runs to start with for Mohammad Mohsin. Saad bin Jafar, the bowler, coming up with the left arm spinners. So first ball dispatched to the mid wicket fence by Mohammad Mohsin. Drives into that mid off, just a single. So now Lendl Simmons on strike to Saad bin. Field changing for the right-handed batsman. Goes big. Man getting under it. Takes it easily. So end of Lendl Simmons. A well-judged catch at deep long on. Right on the edge of the fence. The fielder maintaining his calm. Takes it very easily. So Saad bin Zafar picks up Lendl Simmons for just 8. So Lendl Simmons 8 from 6 deliveries, just 1 6. Caught Saad bin. Caught by Saad Ali of Saad bin. So that makes the task for 22-yard Sultans a little difficult now. Run rate climbing up to almost 12.3 runs and over. Now they have to get 80 runs from just 6.3 deliveries. So half the side back in the pavilion. 83 for 5 now. So you're watching this CS Bhullar Championship 2022 being played here in the first semi-finals. Punjab Blues have scored 158 for 8 in their 18 overs. Now Sam Palmy 28 without loss after 2 overs. Edged ball running towards that short third man region. Once again edged. Just a single. So good bowling by Saad bin Zafar. Picking up that all important wicket of Lendl Simmons and just conceding 4 singles. Beg your pardon, first 4 of the first delivery and then 3 singles and a wicket. A good delivery once again. A dot ball to end with. With just 6 overs remain for the 22-yard Sultans. Still 78 to get at 13 and over. Slice of the outer edge into that point region for a boundary. So all hopes on this left-handed batsman Mohammad Mohsin. Goes over square leg, ball running towards the boundary, just 2 runs. Goes for a big swing, misses. Connects it well. Looking for that second run. Decide against it. Just a run. Good work in the deep. The long off fielder running in and firing that throw straight to the keeper. Steered into that short third man, just a single. The singles will not help the cause of 22-yard Sultans. The asking rate almost 14 and over now. Goes big. It's over that long on for a huge 6. So Mohammad Mohsin connects it well. So 99 for 5 now. Just 5 overs remaining. 64 to get at 12.8 and over. So the last beginning batsman, Mohammad Mohsin, at the crease, 27 from just 12 deliveries. So we are heading towards an exciting finish. 22-yard Sultans will be expecting the batsman to go big and score that required 64 runs. So 64 to get from just 30 deliveries at 12.8 asking rate. So Saad bin Zafar cuts. 100 comes up for the 22 yards Sultans. In the 11th over. So 100 for 5. Mohammad Mohsin on strike on 27 from just 12 deliveries. Facing Saad bin Zafar. Who picked up a wicket. Straight to that fielder. Square leg. Just a single. These singles will not do the job for the 22-yard Sultans. They require some big hits. So back to the bowler, no run. Goes big, man getting under it, takes it easily. So another well judged catch from that fielder at long on. So the man out Chadwick. So Chadwick Walton caught Saad Ali, Old Saad bin Zafar for just 3. So Saad bin Zafar picking up his second wicket. So 101 for 6 now. Still requiring 62 from 4.2 overs at 14.31 and over. So Mohammad Mohsin still there. So Nauman Anwar, the new batsman, going for a big swing. Rubbed on the pad, big loud appeal for leg before. Not out, says the umpire. Just a single into that mid-off area. So now they require 60 from 4 overs, 102 for 6. So 61 required and 24 deliveries, legal deliveries. So Mohammad Irfan for the final over, coming back into the attack. So Nauman Anwar. So you can see the match summary. Babar brothers scoring 162 for 5 in their 15 overs. Ryan and Saad Ali, a good partnership of more than 100 runs. In reply, 22-yard Sultans, struggling a bit at 102 for 6. They need to require more than 15 runs of the remaining 4 overs to make it to the big finals, to be played later this afternoon. The Punjab Blues doing well in that other semi-final against Samp Army. Wide call by the umpire this time from Mohammad Irfan. Wide outside the off stick. Nauman Anwar. Samp Army 58 without loss after 4 overs. Just 100 runs to get. The remaining 14 overs. This time taken on the full. 1 or 2 bounces into the fielder. The long off fielder, just a single. So Mohammad Mohsin on strike to Mohammad Irfan. The left-handed Mohammad Mohsin. takes on the full, surprised a bit, takes it on the full, turns it round the corner for a single, a low full toss. Taken on the full, man getting under it, drop shot, just a single. Played exactly between the two fielders, long on and long off. Straight to the fielder at point. So low full tosses, batsman not being allowed to come under the ball. So runs coming just in singles. So excellent over this from Irfan. Another full delivery straight into the legs of the batsman. Just pushing it for a single. So this is the experience. This is international experience. The batsman Nauman Anwar, also an international from Pakistan, unable to do anything, just prodding it for a single. This time beaten Mohammad Basin. What an over this from Irfan, end of his spell. So none for 24. None for 24 from his tree. So end of his spell. So now just 3 overs remain for the 22-yard Sultans. 55 to get from 3 overs at 18.33 and over. The task getting difficult and difficult for the 22-yard Sultans. You can see the match summary here. Mohsin on 30. Griffith scoring that quick fire 32. No other batsman. Could get into the groove. So Jeremy Gordon, this time a no ball, huge 6 by Nauman Army, Nauman Anwar.
Close by, like closer.
So 115 for 6 now. Now a free hit coming up. This could be the over for the 22 yards Sultans. Tucks under that. So 1 per over is the call from the umpire. So gets away with that free hit. A big swing and a miss. So bright sun coming out. One more swing and a miss. Batsman trying to hit too hard, not coming in line with the ball. Getting frustrated. Non-striker goes up, speaks to the striker batsman, Norman Anwar. Three dot balls. A wide delivery down the leg. Wide called by the umpire. So 47 from 2.3 overs. 15 deliveries. 47 to get. A very difficult task for the batsman. This time goes big. Man getting under it. Takes it. So this man, Saad Ali, takes his third catch in that area. So Norman Anwar out 10, caught Saad Ali, bowled Jeremy Gordon. Just 1-6. So the task getting more difficult for the 22-yard Sultans batsman. One 6 for 7 now. So Jawong box into the middle. (47) to get from just 14 deliveries. Mohammad Mohsin still out there at the non-strikers end. So 2 more deliveries remain in this 13th over. So 2 more overs to come after this over. The Samp Army trying to chase out that reply from the Punjab Blues of 158 for 8 or 74 without loss in just 5 overs. So they require another 85 runs from 13 overs with 10 wickets in hand. So Gordon, the final 2 deliveries of his spell. Straight over the bowler's head, just a single. Good fielding in the deep by Saad Ali. Just a single. It's clean bowl this time. Mohammad Mohsin trying to play across a full length delivery, missing it, and the bowler hits the leg stick. So the 8th wicket. So Mohammad Mohsin clean bowled by Jeremy Gordon for 30 from 17. 2 sixes and 2 fours for him in that innings. So the last hope for the 22-yard Sultan vanishing here. A beautiful delivery on the leg stick. What a delivery to end this spell. So Jeremy Gordon completes his spell of 3 overs. So 3-4. Fiddle Edwards. Now high, a lofted shot. Man getting under it, drops it. Done all the good work. Drops it on his second attempt. The fielder. Gordon there. So Fiddle Edwards already 3 for 30 in his last over of his spell. Just a single to mid-on. This time he beats him.
Let's go, Castle! Excellent ball, buddy! Keep working, fella.
Rusty Theron. The batsman on strike there. Taken on the full. Looking for that second run. Make it easily.
Come, Castle, come, Castle!
So last ball of his spell. Fiddle Edwards. Lofts it. Man getting under it. Takes it easily. So 22-yard Sultans lose their 9th wicket. So 4 wickets for Fiddle Edwards. End of his spell. So the last over of the innings coming up. So Rusty Theron caught hammered. Bold Fiddle for just 3. So Babar brothers just completing formalities here, just 1 over to go. So 122 for 9 now. So Fanny Simadri, the last man, walks in. But Javon, the man on strike, to Saad bin Zafar, who picked up 2 for 10 in his 2 overs, now bowling his last over of the spell and the last over of the innings. So 122 for 9. Played into the gap. So 2 easy runs to deep point. So 124 for 9 now. Just 5 deliveries remaining, 39 runs to get. Last wicket in hand. Hit straight. What a beautiful shot. Straight into this commentary box. A 4. Long off region. So good shot from Jawan. 128 for 9 now. Goes big again into that vacant area. A huge 6. Deep extra cover. So good hit. So he can only reduce the margin of defeat. A boundary and a 6 for Javon. So 3 more deliveries. The last 3 deliveries of the match. Still 29 to get. Once again goes big over that deep point region. So 2 runs. So just 2 deliveries remain now. Still 27 to get. 136 for 9. So looking for the second run, they don't get it. So just a single. So the last ball of the innings to be faced by Fani Simadri, 137 for 9. Saad bin Zafar, 2 for 25. Misses it. Beaten. So end of the match. So 137 for 9. So Babar brothers beat (22 yards) Sultans by 26 runs. So Babar brothers win this game by 25 runs. They beat 22 yards Sultans and move into the finals of this BS Bhullar Championships 2022 being played here in Columbus, Ohio. The first semi-final is still going on. Sam Parmi in a good position to win the match, but still they require another 60 odd runs. So the summary of the match: Babar brothers scoring 162, and in reply 22 yard Sultan, 137 for 9. So Babar brothers beat 22 yard Sultans by 25 runs and move into the finals of this championships, which will be played later in the day around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So please come back and watch the exciting final. So with this, I am Arun Kumar signing off from this Emerald ground along with Sai and Pawan Karodi, the cameraman along with me. Hope you have enjoyed the telecast. We also thank Kartik Raghupati and Mushir Laliwala who have officiated this match. So handshakes all around for both the teams. So congratulations to Babar brothers who now move into the final. They face the winners of the first semi-finals, the match being played between Samp Army and Punjab Blues. Thank you, and we'll meet later in the day.